I had to sign some documents real quick. Okay, I'm about to go to the gym.
I need to be heartbroken.
Get some ice and some
No
water.
grandma. Heartbroken on money. You seen her daddy up at that podium with Javon singing happy birthday and Javon crying and experiencing the presence of his father being there at his birthday party that he paid $4,500 for. I think she gonna be missing her daddy a little bit more than she gonna be missing me.
It says that they got invited to the party.
Nevaeh is not invited to the motherfucking crack game. Okay, she's not invited. She's not invited to the goddamn desert. Okay, she's not invited to nothing I got going on in my life. When you tell me, I love you dearly, Saya, I do. But if you tell me don't never call you again, you can best believe I'm not going to ever call you again. Because what in your right mind would make you say, never call me again? No. You shouldn't have been invited to the circus, period. Yes, you shouldn't have been invited to the circus. Oh, they're talking about Nivea. Your niece is so pretty. Thank you, girl.
Thank you.
I'll put in on that. Y'all better hope Javon doesn't see these clips of him and Nevaeh's son.
Javon be on Fortnite. Y'all always worried about Javon. Javon be on the games, like playing sports.
Doing his own thing.
Right.
Kids don't care if they daddy got another step kid or not, do they?
Boyfriends for me.
Yeah, do not care about their daddy having no step kids.
Y'all be projecting.
The mamas care, but the kids don't care. What did I say?
When I was a little kid, I like when I was getting a sibling.
Jada mad about all these baby mamas popping up. I seen you on her live, and she seemed pissed when you was mentioning baby Carlissa. I don't know why she would be mad.
My kids never cared.
Mine ain't never cared either.
That's not true. Kids don't care. When we say kids don't care, we talk about having another sibling.
Or even if it's a step sibling.
Yeah, like it's when you're 9 years old or you're 4 years old and you're around other kids, you're excited. That's what we're saying. We're not talking about the extra shit. They sound
Yeah, the circus is circusing today. School great. Don't worry about my pants. All right. I'm at home. So I walk around the house. The OF baby. Oh, you can't see no dick. You good, girl. Worry. Working with a monster. Early. Y'all see this little tabernacle? I'm gonna be acting like these bitches. Crazy as fuck. School great. Hey, shout out to Man 13 for the sub. Okay, I'm ready to put the camera in. It's right now. Baby. Chat, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him, Chat?
They sound dumb.
I can understand this shit. Shout out to Kashawn Willie Hands for the sub. These hoes be stupid. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him, Chat. To be honest, I think it's my bitch.
Let me see if anybody talking about this.
This is what would crawl out of you if you drank 2 tablespoons of this disgusting African herb every day for 2 weeks. After your first dose, you'll feel the bitterness hit your gut immediately, and that's actually a good thing. That's your digestive system waking up for the first time in years. Here's what's happened. The bitter compounds signal your liver to produce bile, and bile is what dissolves the protective shields that parasites hide behind. This is the same shield that probiotics can't get through. The same shield.
It's shot. Y'all see, Trey is back on Carlissa's egg. back on her neck again. What she done did, what she done said. Cause baby, he
Listen, full of money from Blueface.
this ain't
I shouldn't even fake account for down.
said these things before. He's been saying these things for the last 3 years. I just don't think people been listening. Y'all, what y'all think? Y'all know we gonna talk about.
But this is old.
To my brother, this the last time we gonna have any type of interaction, right? Whether that's your baby or not, say that's your baby, nigga. Or they, like I said, they will hurt you, nigga. To my brother, this the last time we gonna have any type of interaction, right? Whether that's your baby or not, nigga, you better say that's your baby, nigga. Or they, like I said, they will hurt you, nigga. To my brother.
What's up, this should come to you.
Hey, but I'm finna get disrespectful. All I got is pity.
Said Carlissa's telling women she can make them famous and then blackmailing them and forcing them into prostitution.
They tell me why my brother came over, right? He's like, why your ass got the mirror right? I didn't know what to tell him. They told me, why y'all think I got the mirror right there? Just go ahead. They tell me why my brother came. I really be doing the most. That's
You play too.
I really be doing the most.
You play too.
I really be doing the most.
This is when they was doing crazy in love and they all was acting like they was gonna fight. They was acting. Say also child trafficking, yeah. Go check out the live I just did. I said that too. Mm-hmm. See, y'all remember that? They were faking. They were faking.
I really be doing the most.
You play too.
That's when Blue was fighting Christian family and
You know, tell her Andre made the whole show, gave you all your dreams. You talking about Netflix gonna call you one day. You going on live talking about Krishan. Like you just going on your live yelling at your phone all damn day. You're not even talking about shit. You ain't talking about no talent. You're not producing nothing. You just on your phone. Tell her if she never talk about Krishan again, y'all wouldn't tune in. If she couldn't say Krishan or Blueface, y'all wouldn't tune in, bro. And that's it. There's no talent, there's no orchestration, there's no leadership, there's no nothing. It's just I got beat up and I'm mad. I ain't fuck all that, bro. So yeah, I don't know, man. But you know what I'm saying? I'm thugging. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna figure it out. You know, tell her Andre made the whole show, gave you all your dreams. You talking about Netflix gonna call you one day. You going on live talking about Krishan. Like you just going. She said Krishan and John is cousin. She said that.
Blueface's brother Dre is currently going off on his mom at Carla's at part 2.
I just want you to realize that you're not a good person.
Blueface's brother confronts Krishan about putting hands and feet on his mom.
So you want to? All right, it's okay. Got it. I'm just asking. It's your shit. All right.
Why is their sister dressed like that? That's the last time we saw him hanging out with Blueface. Remember that dumbass shit when they were throwing paper towels in the air?
Rapper Blueface, Andre Harvey, was found competent today to stand trial. Now, you know they both brothers are currently behind bars. Now, he was seen.
One little brother. Ready? All right. Give me your song. You ready for a little brother? Yeah, we ready. Wait a minute.
Asked, is he gonna sleep with me? No.
Want to? Huh? Don't gotta say, listen, he'll have his own room. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what she got going on. She just started acting super sporadic, but I just want to put it out there as public information just in case anything happened to me, right? You know what I'm saying? It was for sure my baby mama, bro. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know what's going on with her. She it's a lot going on, a lot there. But I just wanted it out there, like I said, I think she following me. Oh, I just said y'all being snappy. She eating your toes? Eat her butt crack or something on it. You feel me? Like it's like hold like this. We don't I know, but it's like just you never like it looks right. So I go bottle again. I shot the shit out of her with it. I didn't story because it's trying to find me. I need one case out one case. That's an ill nigga. Why Dre say okay, so his Instagram account got hacked. Why he telling the people that he think hacked his account and listen to what he had to say about the people that hacked his account that he think could possibly had hacked his account, especially his wife. Child, he's saying she's a P3DO, yes, with a 14. Just listen, and then you ain't gonna believe what he said about what he smickety smack. Child, same thing I said. Let's get into it.
I don't know what she said. I'm not fit.
Listen, you can have the money, bro. Just give me my daughter, bro. Just give me my daughter. You can have the money. You can have the money. Just give me my daughter, bro. Leave me alone. I don't understand why that's so hard, bro. You keep trying to fuck up my life. Trying to fuck. Like, bro, you been doing this shit for years. Like, you got a big ass house. Like, why you can't just be happy, man? Like, what's up with you, bro? Like, as fucked up as my life has been, you trying to have more to it. Like, just give me my daughter, bro. You can have the money, bro. That's almost fucking 250 bands. That ain't worth my freedom. That ain't worth my freedom and my daughter, bro. And leaving me alone. I can't pay you to leave me alone, my nigga. What's wrong with you? Stop talking to my lawyer. I've been told my lawyer to stop talking to me, bro. I told you stop talking to my lawyer. Stay out of all my shit.
And we know she not staying out. So Alyssa is using her clout to destroy my life. She friends with the people I work with. All the women I talk to, she told my baby mama to keep my child away from me. She got full control of my baby mama that ain't even my baby mama no more. It's hers. Sound like her and Jaden, don't it? She just used me as a sperm donor. I'm scratching my head. This lady can't do nothing right in life, but she got a degree in trying to control everybody and everything around me since she done took my baby mama, all my monies. I can't understand. Whenever I become friends with somebody, she come right behind. And she friends with them too. She got a little young nigga. Every time I get a girl, she sick him on her. And start telling her not to mess with me. She like a stalker girlfriend, except she gave birth to me. Whenever I don't listen, she start treating ish up in my life.
Blueface's brother might be in trouble. Allegedly. What, brother? You can whoop her butt.
Why are you talking?
Can't see my sister go to jail. I will kill for her. I can't say I died for her. I don't even hit females, but I don't. She the baby, dumb.
So your bitch shit on you. What you gonna do?
Come on. I didn't came from I call baby mothers right now. I got 3 different baby mothers.
You ain't never hit it.
Yeah, I didn't hit them before, but it's like she's not embracing it. I'm not putting that out
We
there.
not embracing it. We just giving.
When I hit my baby mother,
we giving reality.
this what happened. Her father called me. Yeah. Where you at? I'm in my hood. All right, we about to pull up. Can't see my sister go to jail. I will kill for
And with that, I'm gonna take my award.
Okay, I'm just going over some old shit. Blueface brother Dre, the crazy in love situation.
You know, tell her Andre made the whole show, gave you all your dreams. You talking about Netflix gonna call you one day. You going on live talking about
Okay,
Krishan. You just going on your live.
Just hurry up. Okay, this is Ronnie. He talking about the baby. He said he think it's Ronnie's baby. Well, I remember that. And Blueface brother Jay said Carlissa. See, don't nobody really be putting it out there when he be talking that shit. And this is Carlissa.
Blueface's brother Dre is currently experiencing homelessness. Please pray for him.
This is last year.
He's fresh out the year. He's he still got his hat on. This is his prison hat on. It's a nice little starter kit for my mans. Nice little baby starter kit.
So he brought his brother a car when he got out of jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Man's gonna need some gas money too, man. That's rack right there. That's big rack. Man, stop playing. Take that fucking money. We got big money over here. Right about that.
I remember Carlissa talked about how when Dre first went to jail, Blueface was a lot younger, and he cried, and he had a hard time because Dre was like his dad. I believe Carlissa came between them in their relationship.
Carlissa, you can have the money, bro.
Okay, so everybody posted that one. But they really didn't get into other shit from what I can see. But Whoop-De-Doo went over the IG. It looks like she went over the IG that I went over. I'm not sure if I got everything, so we're gonna see if she got everything.
This is right here, Gruner Edge is
Might speed her up because she talks slow.
I'm not lying to y'all when I say this.
I don't fuck with some of the shit she say. She be like, "That's Blueface, baby," and all that other shit. I don't know
at all. If you've been over here with me long enough, or on.
Let's see what she talking. I get over here.
Yeah.
To the end that they told Lenny tonight.
So it says, don't work with Carlissa unless you want to be blackmailed for the rest of your life and forced to do nasty, horrible stuff. You aren't going to have a choice. Don't spend the night with any of her workers unless you want to be blackmailed and forced to do things against your will. People from all walks of life. Against your will, people from all walks of life to buy coochie. Judges, lawyers, police, so she has blackmail on anybody and everybody. She will destroy your life in a moment and you will be stuck forever. Sooner or later, you will destroy every you have, and then you will be alone and people won't have to be scared of you anymore. Then they will all speak up sooner or later. Okay. Carlissa is also telling women she can make them famous and then blackmailing them and forcing them into, and it was prostitution. It's blocked out here, but it's prostitution. Carlissa is stealing money from Blueface and washing it through fake account. Before Blueface went to jail, she stole $300,000 from him and made him believe it was some other nigga. And then here we have what is her name? Ghislaine Maxwell or some shit like that. But that's who Dre is comparing Carlissa to. None of this is a surprise to me at all. If you've been over here with me long enough or on Twitter with me long enough, I've been saying for a while now that Carlissa is evil. Y'all know every time I do a Carlissa video, I put the devil horns on her because that's what I feel like she is.
But yeah, none of it is surprising. Carlissa, she is a person who it seems like she always like she's at the top of everything. Basically, she feels like she is. That's what she comes off as, and it's always been off-putting to me. So I guess I'll say the only thing that's surprising is like the scale of what she's doing. I definitely thought she had control over Jaden. Now it's been confirmed. You know, we talked about that. Probably maybe like a month or two ago. I did like a 3-part series or whatever on Jaden and Blueface's history, and in that we talked about Carlissa too and how Carlissa hates Jaden. I said that Carlissa has control over Jaden. Carlissa made Jaden think that she doesn't have her mom anymore. All basically, right? So nothing not Blueface, nothing Dre is saying in that regard is surprising at all. Let's go.
Now recalibrate that shit.
Oh, this is tell y'all it's gonna keep up with all this. There's just so much going on. Let's get into Dre's video. I want to say this is actually from earlier today, late yesterday, or something like that. But it's like 10 minutes long. And these are just story posts from him. So I'll just come in and out while it's playing.
What seems crazy about this? What's he?
Okay, so she started where I started. So I didn't miss nothing. Okay.
Crazy. Like,
It's gone now though.
it seems crazy that you have no soul and you willing to do anything, bro. You don't give a fuck about kids. Don't nothing about that seem crazy. It don't. That you're weird and you're evil and you're fucking deceptive and you don't like or fucking treat nobody good. Don't nothing about that seem crazy at all. It seems like people do shit like that,
You're
right?
not gonna holler at me because I'm driving the truck. Fuck y'all. They let me know your ass broke and shit.
But so this is just he's been taking screenshots of what people like replies to his story. So somebody said like, well, that is the determinant that Mr. Sapple, whatever his real name is, that he or I guess is it Sterling? Sterling? Whatever Mr. Sapple's name is. That he does not have like a powerful position with the feds, like he's more of a janitor type thing. Like one of those, like his job is I don't want to say it's not important because I don't like shitting on people's jobs. However, he's not like high ranking within the federal government or anything like that, right? But one thing that I kind of talked about on Twitter yesterday was that house. And we discussed Carlissa's house over here before, and there is no way that they would be able to afford that house just off of Mr. Sapple's salary, whatever VA benefits he's getting, and whatever money Carlissa is making off of.
She said her
Whatever she's making off of getting online on Instagram running her mouth. Because that's all she does that we see.
For the house.
You know, she doesn't, Carlissa is not some like high profile socialite or anything else like that, right? If you look at the scope of the circus, nobody else is living like Carlissa is. Nobody. For her to only be doing 6 Side, and nobody gives a damn about that show either. You never see really any clips from 6 Side unless it's actually relevant to something that's going on in the circus and there's a bigger issue behind it or something like that. But nobody's paying attention to that show. I would say, I don't know what her numbers are, but I wouldn't be surprised if she had less than like 5,000 subscribers every month for that show. The money is not rolling like that to the point where she could afford that big ass house is probably $1 million.
Oh my God, what's today?
What does she do? She can afford to live in that house. You know? That's it. And like I said, we talked about it over here before, but now it's making sense. Because how is Carlissa, how is she living better than Blueface? How when Blueface went to prison and he didn't have any money and he couldn't pay the bills at his own house, how did Carlissa have money to not only pay the bills at her house, but pay the bills at his house too? And honestly, I feel like Carlissa is the one that's helping pay Jaden's rent too. We're gonna get to Jaden a little bit later. So I can see that there now, but let's keep going.
Told y'all I be telling the truth.
So this one says, if you try to tell people, she keeps saying she is the Black Kris Jenner. She put out them tapes to Jaden. My spirits never lied to me, and you just confirmed it. I'm praying for you and sending hugs. And Carlissa might have been the one to put the tape out, or she might have been the one to just send it to Blueface. Because I won't say that she put the tape out. I think she just sent it to Blueface, or she had something to do with sending it to Blueface. But I don't think that she was the one that well, he might be. Because Dre goes on to talk about how Carlissa gets all of their phones hacked and stuff like that, right? So maybe she did hack into Blueface's phone and post a video.
Post a video between Blueface and everybody. Tell you, Blueface better watch his back.
K-12 has brought us joy because
you put $20 million a day.
Allows our family is
we need insurance money on you both.
I don't have to get up and drive anybody to school or pick anybody up for school or clubs.
So listen,
we have much more time.
So Lisa gonna become Blueface's morning mother.
Outside sports.
Oh, my Blueface. Like Jonathan.
Your favorite move is to rage bait the shit out of you, threaten your daughter, pull up to your job, antagonize you, Nigga become friends with your boss. Nigga probably give him some pussy on the low, or have one of her minions throw some pussy out on the low, and fuck your life up and rage bait you. And then when you mad at her for fucking your life up, keeping your kid away from you, and doing all types of crazy evil shit, somebody would be upset about that, right? And then she go run and play victim, like, oh, see, look, it's him. He, like, come on, bro. Especially somebody who's telling the truth about you, you're gonna want to make them sound crazy or want to make them seem like the bad guy, right? Like, she do the same stuff over and over and over again. She'll come and rage bait the shit out of you. Then when you get mad at her and she put a camera out on you, but she don't show none of the part of what she did to get you that upset. What would make somebody that mad to be talking about their mama? Oh, that's like basic level manipulation, right? That's like basic manipulation, right? Like you're not fooling nobody no more. Like her black that doesn't seem crazy. People do stuff like that, right? Especially somebody who's been wanting to be an actress for 50 years and failed is trying to get back on TV. Like somebody who's realizing that they over the hill and they gotta start moving fast. Like yeah, that will put a sense of urgency in somebody enough to where they don't you already don't care about kids at all. You don't care about me, you don't care about the you don't care about you don't care about nobody but yourself. I mean, is that crazy that and
And even this right here, where he's saying that Carlissa don't care about none of her kids, all Carlissa's kids hate her. Allie don't like Carlissa, Blueface don't like Carlissa, Dre don't like Carlissa. They all call her by her first name. They have no respect for her at all. Like something, I've been saying this for years. Something had to have happened, or something has to be severely wrong with Carlissa and what the things that she does to her children, or has done to her children, has let done to her children, etc., for them all to hate her. Every once in a while, you might have like a black sheep of the family, or something like that, right? But it's usually not all your kids hate you and have no respect for you whatsoever. You know? Welcome in, Nature. Welcome in, Danny. Miss Spooky. I think I got everybody else. E.T. Miss Lady. But yeah, something had to have happened, and this explains it a lot. Because this didn't just start. There's no way like this just started recently or anything like that. And we talk a lot about like when Drake came out and said that Carlissa was the one that like taught them how to eat coochie. Now that makes more sense, especially if she was trying to sell them too, or she pimped them out and made something happen.
She's trying to justify that too,
and maybe that's why Carlissa is so like always in a rush to defend Blueface. Something it's her trying to make up for whatever she did or allowed to happen to him when he was a kid. Because for a while I've been saying that Carlissa was the one that did something to Blueface, but it's since she's exploiting kids and putting women in prostitution and stuff like that, maybe she just allowed somebody else to do something to Blueface, which is just as bad. It's just as bad. And then that would explain him growing up to have a weird fetish too.
Oh hell no! If we had a red light, you come behind,
she's not.
Go to horn. You
a lot of people.
You don't wait till
when I first started on YouTube, whatever, like when I first really started going live. What was that person's name? Moni was in the chat. And whether you know if that's a guy or a woman, but they got so mad about me saying Carlissa was a piece of shit.
If I thought about going.
And you were in the chat telling me ain't never gonna happen. I've been telling y'all, I know an evil bitch when I see one. I've ran into a bitch like Carlissa before. Not on as bad of a scale, but I've been around it before. Carlissa literally did not care about anybody but herself. She couldn't. If all you can do all day is sit online and worry about drama at your big ass age, and you're constantly trying to insert yourself into shit, you're constantly clout chasing, and you don't care about how you make yourself look, you don't care about how you get online and talk about your kids, you don't care that your grandkids are old enough to see it, you don't care about none of that. Carlissa was the same one that was
on stop blowing that horn, homie.
Asking Javon and what's Callie's son's name? Junie? Asking Javon and Junie about their dads being locked up and incarcerated and how it made them feel. Carlissa tries to exploit everyone around her, and she will try to make money off anything. Absolutely anything. Like even to come back to Drake. But let me see if we're not up here. I don't know. We'll have to come back to it. But the whole thing with Journey, that was Carlissa.
Pull out.
Journey didn't start getting exported until Jaden got back around Carlissa.
Yeah.
You know, like we're gonna get into it. Let's keep going with her.
She's been systematically fucking up my life like it's her favorite thing to do. And then rage baited me every time she needs some attention. That seem crazy. You know what she told me like 2 years ago? She showed me that video of Monique and her son and was like, I don't think you'll be able to do this to me. And I don't even know nothing about the situation. I still really honestly don't. I'm assuming that he probably said things about her and he probably seemed credible, right? I think that she was saying that don't seem credible. Like, do I seem credible?
I don't mind, bitch.
Like, at least like pussy. Just like pussy. Like, it happens every day. I think that was go that route. Like she been trying to say that narrative for 3 years, bro. Like nothing about what I'm saying. People do stuff like that. Like why she doing it to me? Hey, bro, I don't know why she picked me. Maybe I'm the one motherfucker who don't listen. I don't know.
Girl,
she called it breaking ninjas, right? She tried to put so much stress on your brain and rage bait you and just attack you from every angle. And then after she done cooked up the whole stuff on you, put a camera in front of you, and then try to control the narrative. Like that's a tactic of Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Regular.
think people really you don't have to take a deeper look. You can just take a regular look. You can take a regular look and see that this person is really crazy and really evil, and things I'm saying don't seem crazy. Like she seems like a culprit, right? She seems like a person that would go out of her way to be manipulative and do all behind the scenes, and then like she don't know what she's doing. Like I don't know why she's saying these things. People don't just say things about their own. People don't just. My mama's name is tattooed on my wall. People don't just make up one name.
They always here. Yeah. Get your workout on. That's what I'm talking about. Take care of yourself. Shit is hard on your hands. So I take care. So it's got a commercial.
Fuck.
Food. It's food.
So it's coming right here. I don't like that she be making him out to be crazy when he's the one that's actually telling the truth. That's facts. If you've ever been around someone that's actually like truly crazy, Dre don't even get that point. I'm positive Dre probably has mental health issues. He was incarcerated and institutionalized when he was a teenager. I think he was locked up for 16, 17 years or something like that. I'm sure he does have mental health issues. But there's a difference between having mental health issues and actually being crazy.
Exactly.
That goes into that. Just because you have mental health issues, even if you have to take medication for it, that doesn't mean you're crazy.
And from having her as an adult.
And I don't think there's ever been a time where Drake has came out and started talking that I've ever doubted anything that he says. And every time he starts talking, what he says turns out to be true. Just like when, I don't know, once again, I don't know how many of y'all were around like back in the Blue Girls Club days. But Drake came out and he did like a whole live and he was talking about Sean and he was talking about how dirty she was and how nasty she was. And she had a smell to her and her drawers to get up and walk off on their own. And she was eating out of the trash can and shit like that. And people were calling him a hater. And now 6 years later, we've had to witness exactly what he was saying over and over and over and over again. So it's not like he was hating on her. He was telling the truth. And then he said that Krishan was sleeping in an airport at one time. That turned out to be the truth. That's how I told y'all before. That's how she got back into the house with Blueface in the first place. Was because she was sleeping in the airport with Junior. Blueface felt bad and said that she could bring Junior over like during the day so she could go work on her mental health issues. And Papa Blue was supposed to be watching Junior. And then she basically ended up back in the house. But she was sleeping in an airport right before that because she didn't have nowhere else to go. Because remember I did that live when we were talking about how Blue Rock died? And how she got put out the house because that house wasn't hers in the first place. She was the one that tore all the doors off the cabinets and then blamed it on Blueface and then people put her out the house. Dre don't be lying. He don't at all. But Carlissa, for some reason, people believe Carlissa. And she is such a shit mother that she will get up online and say that her child is crazy when all he's doing is telling the truth about her. Dre does not give crazy at all. And everything he has came up on this internet and said turned out to be true. Like you can't just count people out just because it's off the wall and for some reason you don't think Carlissa would do this, even though she has shown no sign whatsoever of being a good mother, a good grandmother, anything. And mind you, like he said, who just gets up and starts making this stuff up about their mom? It probably really hurts Dre that he has to do this, get up and say all this about his mom on the internet, and it actually be true. Nobody wants to talk about their mom like that for real, and nobody wants a mother like that. So what's crazy about it for real? Even he's acknowledging, like, you know, this is my mom. It's not talking crazy at all. I don't know why people are like having a hard time believing him, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see on this one too for the people that don't.
Because they into that character, they fall in love with the character. They like the character.
This one, when all this first started yesterday, I said Carlissa walked so Krishan could run. If you know anything, and we're going to talk about Krishan tomorrow and the whole unaliving investigation and stuff, but if you know anything about like the behind the scenes with Krishan, a lot of this shit that Dre is saying, Krishan also low-key into on her end as well on behind the scenes. All these people are sick. And like I told y'all before, we talked about it before. There's no difference between Krishan's family and Blueface's family aside from money. That's it. They're all on the same type of time. Every single one of them. Charlotte used to be around there selling her daughter to the neighbors for drugs. For drugs. Tareen was on the same shit. Letting her sisters get SA'd for her benefit. Charlotte was pimping Krishan out. If y'all want to like know anything about the whole Sean Malone thing, that's not her father. Krishan was working for Sean Malone. Charlotte knew about it. She used to be the one that helped Krishan get ready for her dates, her and Mookie. Like, they're all on the same shit. Krishan was selling coochie when she was a teenager and her mom was allowing it. She was supporting it. They're getting a piece of the profit. All of them are on the same shit. Every single last one of them. There's nobody, I would say I don't think there's anybody good on Krishan's side of the family. Dre, maybe Callie. I don't know. I haven't heard about Callie doing no weird shit for real. But besides that, nobody on Blueface's side is good either.
She's a
like all of them are in some bullshit. I don't, you know. let's keep it. Let's just keep going.
That's what they.
Like my brother having all type of lawsuits and stuff like that, and all that, so he can't keep his money in the bank. So he got X amount of dollars in cash, and then he would scarcely go to jail. Right when he got some cash stashed in his house, and 2 years later he come home and the money missing. Like people do crazy shit for money, right? Like you think a mother wouldn't rob her son for 300 bands and then blame it on somebody else and cook up all these schemes to divert attention away from the fact that she's just stealing money. And now that she done spent the money to maintain the money, she want to pimp out kids, and she done turned into a pimp on the low because she trying to keep the money she got. And come on, bro, I really wouldn't give a fuck if she wasn't on a mountain on my neck to do it, bro, and keeping my baby away from me for whatever reasons. I don't know if you're trying to pimp my baby out or you know what I'm saying, like, bro, like all that stuff seems like shit people would do, especially somebody who's thirsty for money. And then she just washing the money through fake accounts. Ain't nobody watching none of that bullshit, bro. She just using that shit to wash the money, bro, from fake accounts, my nigga. Like, that, it seemed like a brilliant scheme, right? And her going and lying to everybody and playing victim to try to divert attention from away from you. Just stealing money and pimping out kids, bro. That's what you're doing. You stole the money, you upgraded your lifestyle, you washed the money, and now you don't blew the money and spent it. And now you're trying to figure out how to maintain the lifestyle you created because ain't no more money to steal. So now you don't resort to pimping out everybody around you.
And that sounds right. Like, I don't know why nobody believes Dre. Once again, where the fuck did that house come from that Carlissa has? It did not come from Six Eye. It didn't. Nobody is living like that off of a show on Patreon
I
that
think
barely
they
anybody
believe
watches.
they just not listening.
Nobody cares about Six Eye at all except for Carlissa is the only one that cares about Six Eye. That's it. Besides that, nobody's running around, oh, have you seen the new episode of Six Eye? Anything like that. When it comes to, I guess I would say like media or shows or anything like that within the circus, it's the streams. Not Carlissa. It's Blueface's stream. It's Jaden's stream. When the band does her little promotions, shit like that, it is not Six Eye. Nobody cares about that shit.
Turn it upside.
There's no way she's making enough money off of Six Eye and VA benefits from her husband to be living the way she does, or the way she's making it appear that she's living. There's no way at all. So yeah, she would have to be doing something behind the scenes that she don't have no business doing to have enough cash flow to be able to afford the lifestyle that she's portraying herself to live.
Turn it upside down.
You know, like I don't get what's hard to believe for people about that.
Jaden, the kids, anybody who she can bully, nigga, is getting pimped. That's it. Her luring people in and lying, saying, "Oh, I can make you famous," and then get blackmail on them, and now you one of her hoes. She a madam. People do that. Sound like a brilliant scheme, right? I think that's more logical than saying that somebody's crazy. Come on, bro. She done stole my lawsuit money. You know what I'm saying? Took her last spot. Bro, she came up with all these schemes to just divert the attention away from you. You stealing. You're just a thief and a pimp. And I wouldn't give a fuck unless she was trying to pimp out my kid. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm like, hey, bro, I'm finna speak up for mine. You're not finna pimp my kid out, bro. It's not finna happen. You should have played with somebody else's kids, my nigga. But I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm willing to die about mine. And you going around trying to convince people to sacrifice a motherfucker. You just trying to get a motherfucker killed that you done stole from and you scared of now. And you going around to anybody and anything trying to make up any story. Ain't no motherfucking sacrifice. You got beef with this nigga and you trying to convince somebody else to kill this nigga because you scared he gonna realize you done stole this money one day. Come on, man. That sounds a whole lot more logical than come on, man. Stop it. Cut that shit out. Shark Week
It's pretty crazy. Every time it happens, I lose my mind. For the first time, we come to the California coast.
then, you know, like it's just
While Dre is talking about Carlissa is trying to take him out, I believe, and I think I've said this up here before, I think Carlissa is waiting for Blueface to go too. I do. For Carlissa to know about everything that Blueface went through in prison, know, you know, how Krishan is trying to get him sent back to prison or kill him first, whichever one happens first. And she still gets up online and she plays the way she does. Everything is like a game to Carlissa online.
Oh, they
It's like she doesn't take
cooking.
being a mother seriously at all.
It wasn't.
It's like the content and everything else comes first. And I think Carlissa is tired of dealing with Blueface. I think she is. Because if she's doing all this shit behind the scenes and she has enough money and she can keep stealing from people, blah, 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 and she's stolen so much from Blueface, and now he's down to nothing and he's in all kinds of debt, and Blueface is basically going to owe people for the rest of his life. She's milked Blueface clean. There's nothing else he can do for her. The only thing he can do for her at this point is give her opportunity to play a grieving mother in an extremely viral situation. And that would be him passing away.
Cut it up.
And she probably has all kinds of life insurance policies on him.
Fill him up.
I don't even want to think about how many life insurance policies she has on Blueface. And then y'all know
that one was easier. It's not burning his stomach either. I don't know
if it's still active or not. Yeah. You know, Krishan, she don't be paying her bills or nothing like that. But she signed the paperwork for it. It's like everybody waiting on Blueface to go, and I would not be surprised whatsoever if Carlissa was the main one waiting on him to go. I think she want to get rid of all of them, actually. I think she want to get rid of Callie. I think she want to get rid of Blueface, and I think she want to get rid of Dre. And then
It's
from there,
strong,
once she
though.
get rid of
It's
everybody, she got all
strong.
their kids, and then she can make money off the kids. That's just my thing, but you know, I go far sometimes.
Funny that mama keep ending up with our moves. Like you trying to go around and make your problem everybody else's problem, instigating and inciting beef like you a big homie or something. Like you trying to make sure a Don move stay in the nigga baby mama life just to make sure that there's always somebody around that they can handle the issue if you need to. Like you instigating beef. Like you going around and telling this nigga baby mama to go be with all the Don moves and all the other shit, bro, on purpose. Like you trying to make everybody else's problem your problem. Or you trying to make your problem everybody else's problem, bro. Lying, telling people you could boost it, whatever the hell manipulation you cut. It's all manipulation and instigation, bro. That's it. It's all manipulation and instigation, bro. Nigga, y'all gotta start putting the pieces together. Have some common sense, bro. That sounds a lot more logical, right? Right? She going to this side, whispering in the nigga ear, oh, this nigga said this nigga doing that. Like, come on, bro. That shit that happened with Bravo, nigga, a week before the Bravo shit, bro. Mysteriously, Bravo happened to find out about his baby mama, and then a week later, Jada find out about nigga doing it. So you set that up. You want to isolate. You know, if a nigga fucking nigga baby mama, we not gonna be friends no more. You going in to divide and conquer, bro. She manipulating everybody, whispering in niggas ear saying he said this, and then going to go whisper in this nigga ear saying he said that, or giving motherfuckers information, knowing motherfucker gonna be mad, nigga, and record and be like, look, he said this about that, but I know you don't want to send the video, nigga. You did that. You got everybody's phone hacked because you nosy and you fucking a weird ass stalker and shit, nigga.
So this is what I was talking about earlier when I said that it is possible that Carlissa posted the video through Blueface's phone. Because if Blueface saw the video, right? And I'm not off the table that Blueface posted the video. I'm just giving another scenario, basically, right? If Blueface saw the video at Ray J's party on the stream, right? You know Carlissa was watching that stream. So if Dre is saying that Carlissa hacks everybody's phone, right? It would have been nothing for Carlissa to hack Blueface's phone and go ahead and post that on Twitter. Because you would be a fool to think that Carlissa did not get excited as hell when she heard that there was a sex tape of Jaden and Bravo. And then if we go back to the day after or the morning after it got posted, right? And Carlissa got online and she's laughing about how Jaden was crying about the video being released. That's not funny. It's like, how is a sex tape of your grandchildren's mother getting released? How is that funny? I would not be surprised at all if Carlissa had something to do with that. Like I said, I'm not taking it completely off the table that Blueface did it. But if what Dre is saying is true, which I 100% believe it is,
I think about
she could absolutely have posted that on Blueface's Twitter. She absolutely could have. And Blueface is just as fucked up as Carlissa is. So at this point, it's a toss-up. But I wouldn't be surprised if she posted it at all.
Come on, bro. That shit is old tactic, nigga, manipulation, basic level divide and conquer, bro. She's the center of all the beef, nigga, between everybody. Then the financial manipulation, bro. Every time my brother do anything with music, bro, she kick up dust. Nigga, all of a sudden they talking about it's rumors about you. Anytime he drop a video or music, anything, notice she go out and try to do something to spook him. Like stay away from the music, stay rocking, financially manipulate you, nigga. Like her fucking up my shit, trying to force me to be codependent on her. I'm gonna get you fired from my job. That way you gonna need my money. And then that way when you get to talking how you talking, nigga, I can shut you up, nigga. And then threaten you and shit like that, bro. I don't give a fuck though. I don't. I'm not gonna let somebody continuously bully you, nigga. It's not gonna happen, bro. I don't know. Other niggas might be going for it, bro, but I'm not gonna let nobody continuously bully you, my nigga. I'm finna have a happy life where we all finna be fucked up, bro. Like, don't try to bully me, my nigga. I'm the wrong nigga, bro. I'm the wrong nigga. Don't continue. Notice she go out and try to do something to spook you. Like, stay away from the music. Stay rocking, financially manipulate you, nigga. Like her fucking up my shit, trying to force me to be codependent on her. I'm gonna get you fired from my job. That way you gonna need my money. And then that way when you get to talking how you talking, nigga, I can shut you up, nigga. And then threaten you and shit like that, bro. I don't give a fuck though. I don't. I'm not gonna let somebody continuously bully me, my nigga. It's not gonna happen, bro. I don't. Or you trying to make your problem everybody, nigga? A week before the Bravo shit, bro, mysteriously Bravo happened to find out about his baby mama, and then a week later Jaden find out about nigga doing it. So you set that up. You want to isolate. You know, if a nigga fucking nigga baby mama, we not gonna be friends no more. You going in to divide and conquer, bro. She manipulating everybody, whispering in niggas ear saying he said this, and then going to go whisper in this nigga ear saying he said that, or giving motherfuckers information, knowing motherfucker gonna be mad, nigga, and recording and be like, look, he said this about that. Nigga. You did that. You got everybody's phone hacked because you nosy and you fucking a weird ass stalker and shit, nigga. Come on, bro. That shit is old tactic, nigga, manipulation, basic level divide and conquer, bro. She's the center of all the beef, nigga, between everybody. Then the financial manipulation, bro. Every time my brother do anything with music, bro, she kick up dust. Nigga, all of a sudden
I don't know if I missed it, but Dre said something about how Blueface's baby mamas keep ending up with the Damus. And if y'all don't know who the Damus are, those are the Bloods. But there's been the whole time Jaden has been hanging out with Kai Bands. Jaden's fans are so convinced that this is love and, you know, they're so interested in each other. I've been telling y'all Kai Bands is not interested in Jaden at all. And he was sent to her. And when Dre mentioned that somehow Blueface's baby mamas keep ending up with the Damus, this is all I could think about.
Strong Arm attorney John Foy and Associates.
Some firms do it all: divorce, criminal, real estate, and sometimes injury cases. At John Foy and Associates, we focus 100% on personal injury law.
I don't know, y'all.
Right, if you guys have been around for a while, you know that our 3 dogs go everywhere
girl
and do
against every
everything
week.
with us. But with Huck getting up there in age, Willow getting up there in weight,
I
and
don't trust
Clifford
it.
living life at
Yeah,
on
yeah.
gas and no breaks, we knew it was time for something better than the overprocessed kibble we've been giving them all these years. And that's where the Farmer's Dog fresh food subscription comes in. We knew this would be the perfect switch because it's real food made to human grade standards. I mean, look at this. You can actually see the meat and vegetables in their bowl.
I can't even do so much moving right now.
Like this really is all
See
Carlissa.
how this gonna go.
It's all Carlissa. Dino was sent to Krishan. Now Kai Bands is just mysteriously with Jaden. And he obviously do not like her. Still has not even taken this girl on a date yet. How you say my question to Jaden's fans are, how do you think that a man likes a woman he ain't even took her on a date yet? Every time this man hangs out with Jaden, there has to be a million other people around, and he ain't even took her on a date yet. And then Jaden gets her stupid ass online, and she start talking about, oh, he paid my rent and blah blah blah, and Kai is better and Kai is this. So you just been around there fucking that man, but he ain't took you on no date or nothing. You know, that's but there it is. There's the play.
Fuck a date. I mean,
like Dre then confirmed it.
yeah, some not.
I'm sure there's still gonna be people even after they watch Dre's story. There's still gonna be people that are just completely lost. Oh, Kai Bands loves Jaden. Yeah, he's so nice to Jaden. He really wants to be with her. Jaden's running around talking about her man this, her man that. What? And I don't know what it's gonna look like when it's revealed, like when it's truly publicly revealed that Kai Bands is not fucking with Jaden like that. But oh, Jaden's fans, y'all are gonna damn near need to be hospitalized.
Don't everybody know?
Little mental institution or something. Please don't go over there blowing that man's comments up when it goes public that he's not really fucking with her and that it was a play the whole time. Go to Carlissa's comments. But anyway, here's other parts of Dre's story. He said, "Nigga deserve what they got. You a bitch. Play mine tough and got fucked. I would have died or killed." And I'm pretty sure he's talking to Blueface here. I'm pretty sure he's talking to Blueface because I think Dre also knows that Blueface is a pedophile. So when he's saying nigga deserve what they got, you a bitch, I'm pretty sure that he's talking about Blueface. Niggas sucking dick before they died. Blueface was in prison sucking dick. Pretty sure he was talking to him. You touch my baby, somebody gotta die, even if it's me for real. Here I think he's talking to Carlissa because I think it was last night, Carlissa went live and she started mentioning Dre's daughter. Like, and the way she was talking, it if you really listen to her, it sounded like threats. I forgot to go get the clips. But y'all can probably go back and like find them on TikTok or something. If not, we might go back and talk about this again. Because I'm sure Dre is.
Shit,
ain't no.
You need to get the clips. If you're saying that, it sounded like threats. You need to play it so people can hear it themselves and they can determine if they own the same type of time you own. They can determine whether they think it sound like a threat or not. You know, instead of people just running with that's what she was doing, because some people will do that, or whatever. You need to have the clips. You ain't got the clips, don't even mention that shit. Because sound like it is not the same. Even though he don't put it past her. It's my mouth itchy, bitch. Then she talking about he talking to Drake. He talking to and I was gonna say Snoop next. To his brother, and with these posts, we don't know. It's subjective. I don't see anything in that post that necessarily say he talking about Drake. If he say niggas will suck dick before they die, she said he talking about Blueface because Blueface was in jail, and that means he's sucking dick in jail. That's not necessarily what Andre is saying. He wasn't even talking about Blueface. So why would we think that that comment is at Blueface? He could be talking about him dying and people making threats on him, like Carlissa, and being a threat to his life. Because from the ones that I read, he was talking the whole time about threats on his life and his life being at risk and him dying because he got to fight for his daughter and all that. There was a lot of references to that specifically. So he could be saying, he could be talking about himself. He could. I don't know that you want to sit up here and say that's directed at his brother. I mean, that's some heat that don't even get started. If it doesn't have to, if it's not plain, it don't even seem plausible because he again wasn't talking about his brother. So why would you even make that suggestion? Weird ass. Let me rewind that shit.
Other parts of Dre's story, he said nigga deserve what they got. There it is. There's a play. Like Dre then confirmed it now. I'm sure there's still going to be people, even after they watch Dre's story, there's still going to be people that are just completely lost. Oh, Kai Bands loves Jaden. Yeah, he's so nice to Jaden. He really wants to be with her, blah, blah, blah. And Jaden's running around talking about her man this, her man that. What?
Anybody can tell that's a PR relationship. Like,
and I don't know what it's going to look like when it's revealed, like, when it's truly publicly revealed that Kai Bands is not fucking with Jaden like that. But, oh, Jaden's fans, y'all are going to damn near need to be hospitalized. A little mental institution or something. And please don't go over there blowing that man's comments up when it goes public that he's not really fucking with her and that it was a play the whole time. Go to Carlissa's comments. But anyway, here's other parts of Dre's story. He said, "Nigga deserve what they got. You a bitch. Play my tough and got fucked. I would have died or killed." And I'm pretty sure he's talking to Blueface here. I'm pretty sure he's talking to Blueface because I think Dre also knows that Blueface is a pedophile.
What is
So when he's saying they deserve what they got, you a bitch, I'm pretty sure that he's talking about Blueface. Niggas sucking dick before they die.
Again.
Blueface was in prison sucking dick. Pretty sure he was talking to him. You touch my baby, somebody gotta die, even if it's me for real. Here I think he's talking to Carlissa because last night Carlissa went live and she started mentioning Dre's daughter. Like and the way she was talking, it if you really listen to her, it sounded like threats. I forgot to go get the clips. But y'all can probably go back and like find them on TikTok or something. If not, we might go back and talk about this again. Because I'm sure Dre's done. Ain't no breaking me, I'll crash out before I let a motherfucker stand over me. Niggas be scared to die like they living like a bit. Ain't no breaking me, I'll crash out before I let it stand over me. Niggas be scared to die like living like a bitch is better. I'm guessing he's saying
he's trying to ask them to come together.
Niggas be scared to die like niggas be scared to die like living like a bitch is better. That thing is bad as sucking a dick. Once again, Blueface was sucking dick in prison. Awful lot of pedophiles around this bitch. And this is the main reason why I think he was talking to Blueface. Because Blueface is a pedophile too. Blueface is a pedophile, Carlissa is a pedophile, all that. There's been speculation that Papa Blue is a pedophile too.
I ain't never heard that.
Dude, guess how much it cost me for my family gets
Get your ass out of here.
You do it. No, it's gotta be like 200.
Low key, honestly, sometimes I be thinking, like, even the cameramen on Blueface streams, something is up with them too. Because the way they just, Superior and Journey both, back before Blueface abandoned his children, a lot of times the camera would just be focused in on Journey. Like, Journey could just be sitting in the car, and the camera just focuses in on her. And they do the same thing with Superior.
He tells them to.
They do the same thing with Superior. That part? And these are children. Why is the camera just focused in on them during the stream?
He tells them to.
I don't get that.
The Blueface tell them to.
Hold on, y'all.
Because people want to see the kids. It's good. It's good money. Come on, bro. She trying to call the kid. She trying to say the cameraman is pedophiling on the children. That's whoop-de-woo. Okay, y'all know these are the views and opinions of Whoop de fucking Woo. That's the name of the channel. It's WHOOPTY WOOH. Her name is Whoop de Woo. Okay, go get that. Because I'm not saying that. I'm just agreeing with her.
Okay, and then I was just going to show this too, the other part of the Kai Bands thing. So this is Bino tagging Kai Bands, and it said, I think this was back, I'm going to say this was back in June, or like towards the beginning of July or something like that. Bino posted this on his story, and it says, niggas, time is ticking. Let me know if it's time to assemble. And you don't know how we rock. And I'm guessing they're supposed to be talking about blood business, whatever. That picking and choosing your battles is smart, but this is a home team, so now I'm involved. And allegedly, this was in regards to Blueface.
I won't let that sound
no more. Okay. Let's get into not blues.
No, I won't.
Dre's story from today. Maybe like 2 hours ago now. But it says, I don't give a fuck if I'm not afraid of her. I don't give a fuck. I'm not afraid of her retaliation. If I can't see my baby, I don't want to live anyway. If I let my daughter down and let those Blanche. I don't know if that was supposed to say bitches or something. I don't know. Raise her and pimp her out. I deserve to die. I have to protect my child at all costs. I will die instantly without being able to keep my child safe from the horror that worthless pervert con artist put me and my siblings through. If you let her take your kids, Blueface, you deserve the same. Go to your only daughter birthday. And I was thinking about this too when it comes to Blueface and Jaden. Neither one of them are standing up for their kids. And I think that's why Jaden drinks so much too, is because she knows she knows what could happen to her children, and she knows what's happening to her, but she for some reason cannot stand up. And I would be like, Dre, you would literally have to kill me about my kids. You would. I don't give a fuck about nothing you're talking about. You want to blackmail me, you want to expose me, whatever you want to do. Fuck all that. I'm gonna make sure my kids are good. If I had to take Carlissa out this world myself, I would have been done that. If it meant my kids are safe. There's no way at all that Carlissa gets online and she talks about Jaden the way she does, and there's no way Jaden doesn't know what Carlissa has going on. But for some reason, you will drive your ass 3 hours round trip every weekend to drop your kids off with this one.
Because she got to go to work. How is she going to pay a bill?
Carlissa has known Jaden since she was 16 years old. And to us, we don't know what Jaden has done, right? But what could she possibly have that's so bad on Jaden that Jaden feels like she just needs Carlissa, she can't leave her alone, anything like that. Like I'm not understanding that. You're just gonna sit around and just drink yourself completely silly. And at this point, right, we know all the trouble that Blueface is in.
I want another pot.
Really, we know either hell or jail is in his future.
Those roots.
That's it. Like a lot of people, they keep talking about Krishan trying to violate Blueface's probation or get him violated or whatever. But y'all are missing the point too. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. But part of the reason also why Blueface keeps on just doing whatever Krishan says is because Krishan has dirt on him too. Krishan knows that Blueface is a pedophile. She plays into it. Just like Krishan knows that Blueface was also involved in Ronnie's murder. But a lot of people are missing that part. And I know a lot of people like to say, oh, Blueface was in a jail cell. You can still be a part of a murder when you're in prison. It doesn't mean you did it. Just like Krishan wasn't the one that killed Ronnie. But she did issue the hit on him. There were a lot of people involved in Ronnie's murder. It wasn't just Krishan. It was literally from Baltimore to LA to a jail cell in where was he at? Lancaster? Something like that. A lot of people were involved in Ronnie's murder. And Krishan has that on Blueface too. That's why they keep just doing whatever she tells them to do, because she has dirt on them too. So at this point, it's like
who doubt what she's just said, because I mean, she's not wrong on everything. I don't appreciate that shit she was trying to insinuate with between Dre and Blue, and saying that Dre saying stuff about Blue. It's no indication to me that he's speaking to Blue with those comments or trying to make those accusations about Blue. I honestly believe Dre would talk to his brother behind closed doors first. That's just my opinion. I don't think he would just come to the internet trying to put him on blast about shit, because from the post that I read, it sounds like he wants, well, he made it clear he wants them all to try and understand that Carlissa is their worst problem. She's the enemy, and they need to unite all of them and figure a way and sit down and have a conversation. He's talking about the baby's mamas, his brother, his sister, her baby daddy, everybody involved that is like, of the immediate family circle, and do better for these kids and kick Carlissa to the curb. It would be against that for him to start taking crazy shots at his brother, especially with something serious like that. I don't think Blueface would be very understanding or forgiving or anything if his brother was saying, they're making the accusations that a lot of us on the internet, including myself, is making against him. Then she brought his dad in. I never heard anything like that about his father. I think Carlissa would have been used that because she loves she's a hateful. She loves putting that man down. I just want to be clear on this, because this y'all hearing this on my stream through this girl. Carlissa put that man business out there trying to prove he didn't have a high school diploma, and she jealous of Blueface's relationship with his father. She reminds me a little bit of Candy's mom. If y'all know anything about that, and worried about, because Blueface's father is there, he has access to things that she's trying to fully get. I think that's what it is. Plus Blue's not putting her on pedestal. How can he? He tried his best, and she won't stay by his business. I'm sorry, darling. I know y'all don't want to hear this. This does not make you happy. I apologize. But we're gonna get you together. I'm gonna get you a bigger pot. We're gonna get some clean soil. We're gonna get you some chlorophyll, and I would not leave y'all in the sun to burn up ever again. This plant is beautiful, and it grows like in a twist. It is a Dracaena, and it purifies the air. And this one is a lemon Dracaena. and it does the same thing, and it gets a lot bigger. This is a lemon Dracenia. They got a little hurt because she needs a bigger pot too. We got roots. Okay, that'll make you guys happy too. It's okay. We're gonna get you bigger pots. I left them in the sun. Sunburned them pretty bad. So I'm bad for that. And the snake plant. She got one too. Look at it, baby. Look at it. It's bad. But anywho, Blueface's father is living with him. Blueface hasn't hesitated to say that. People don't have a problem with Blueface's father. They actually like him. He does not try to get involved too much with Blueface's business. We hardly ever see him. He lives his life and minds his business. Carlissa, and I said this when she came over there that time and she was trying to expose him. I went in on her ass. Okay. I do go in on Carlissa every chance I get. Probably not enough, but yes. I do think she would have brought that up if he had some pedophilia in his background. I really do. I don't know if she would be saving it, but I think she would have said something. What else did she say that I should address? I don't know, but I think that was it pretty much. Him making accusations about um the dad and saying that Dre is taking shots at Blueface. I don't want people to run with that narrative just because one person said it. The internet is real bad for doing that. And these are two black men, no matter how troubled they may be or dysfunctional, we don't want to add to that by causing strife that doesn't need to be. Carlissa is a terrible mother. She has damaged these boys. She is very abusive. Um, she wants all the shine, all the glory. For what? For what? As a mom, you get it. It's given. Okay. And if you don't, the creator will bless you. You did what, you're supposed to do. But she's very abusive to them. And her sons have been crying out for help. And I always scold people on the internet every time Blueface come at her because he, in my opinion, has been very respectful and he's been lightweight with her in comparison to what I think she deserves. And y'all be like, you should never disrespect her. Well, if you had a woman like this that is that diabolical and she don't got no problem coming on the internet showing y'all that she could be just that chick. She needs to be talked to and taken down a peg every once in a while. And she don't even be phased that he be speaking his mind. Y'all saw that day when she came over there, barging up in there, stinking up the place, that she disregarded anything he had to say. And that on a basic level, you should be able to know that that is abuse. Wait, there was a random piece. I gotta find it because I can make another plant off that before it dies all the way out. These like to be crowded, so you don't want to be too quick to get them in another pot. But I do think that this could probably use a little bit more, just a little bit more room, just a little bit. So, what I'm finding around here is a couple of stores, but I don't know. Let's see what they got. Now we have to wait until we're movable again. The hours are up, but they'll be all right. They're gonna recover. These are air purifying plants. Very, 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 they work hard, but that's what they have to do. Purify the plant, to purify the air they get. You can look up each plant and you can see specifically the poisons and chemicals that they purify out of the air. And I could tell you there's been a significant difference I have experienced in breathing and everything since I've been having them here. The snake plant, I might end up taking her home because it doesn't like to be disturbed much at all. So bumping and grinding, although they don't get knocked over, they stay put where I put them at when I'm riding, and we be bouncing up and down and all that. Now the Dracaenias can take all that. Snake plants, they like cactus or a aloe. These type of plants, they just like to sit there. Don't touch me, don't move me. Water me when I'm completely dry, real good. And then other than that, indirect sunlight, lots of it, and just leave me alone. Let me do. They happy with that. They don't like to be bumped and grind and moved and all that. But I'm cutting this off because then it can heal and grow rather than put too much energy into pieces of them that have been deceased and no longer is serving. Plants will do that. They'll put a lot of energy into the dead parts until they fall off, and that's a waste of time. But I don't forgot why I paused it.
But Jaden is sitting around just drinking herself silly. Sadie already said she can't even go piss without taking a shot
But
first.
yeah,
That's a severe.
I do have
That's
projects
severe.
to work on. I should have went by the house, but that would have took. I want to go ahead and get my park the truck and get my what's the name in. Because I could grab some supplies without buying anything. But I did make some hangers to put them up. Just a little something quick. But I'm thinking about making another hanger, but I'm glad I didn't yet because now I gotta put it in a bigger pot. So I'm gonna make some macrame plat hangers to hang them up with. And let's see what else project I got I'm working on this weekend. I'm gonna be working on definitely getting my ankle weights finished. That I went and got the heavy duty thread. And we'll see what happens past those two right there. Because between sleep and getting my daily workout in, I don't know what else. Plus other stuff. But I'm gonna try to get some of this content out that I've been wanting to talk about because I got important things that I want to talk about. It just so happened that this popped up, this Dre situation, and I think it's important to catch it when he says stuff because he's telling what it is, and I want Carlos ass to go down too. She's a big problem here, and she's affecting a lot of lives, and I don't think that's cool. And people don't really talk about what he says that much, and it kind of gets gone. A lot of things he said in the past is still the same as what he's saying now, and you can't even find footage of him saying it because people don't really, people just weird. Like everybody focus on Blueface. Okay, he say something. Oh shit, everybody got the clip, but Dre not as popular. Yeah, we ain't sweating it. Oh, call this a bad guy. Oh no, we're enjoying her right now. It's like. But you be saying you care about pink face and all that. If you can't see Carlissa without even Dre saying this stuff, and Blueface has confronted her on a lot of this stuff. Now, if y'all want to be real about that, he has, including the taking his money and shit. So he not stupid, but Blueface still been trying to help her out. He rather, try to get her to get situated on her own so she could leave him alone and stop doing a lot of the shit she doing than to just have a all out war, have to take her, whatever for the shit she doing. Like he don't want to. That's his mom, but she's insistent upon trying to control everything and everybody over his way. Like he's tried all he could. He told her 1,000 times, leave me alone, stay out of my business, stop coming at my girls. Look at her, she don't never shut up. I was trying to play it, but I didn't get it all, and I might play it up real quick or later come back because I gotta go to jail. Where she was talking about Nevaeh yet again, she keep harping on it. She's going in constantly on Nevaeh because Nevaeh made a decision for herself. She said, don't call me no more, don't contact me no more, and that's respectable. She tried with Carlissa. Carlissa overstepped. She tried. She made a decision she was going to be cool with Carlissa and she was going to let Carlissa be in a baby life. She said she could be in a delivery room. And I think that was giving her too much, especially when, Blueface don't want her there. He the dang on dating. But, she going to learn from making a decision because she shouldn't have been trying to go and do all that with Carlissa when she knew Blueface didn't want her there. Plus, Carlissa only wants clout off of it. Look at her telling that girl to live stream her birth and let her live stream it on her show. And she said she couldn't. And what did Rila do? Come in and tell her she could with her baby. So we know what's up with Rila, but I'm just saying she attacked Nevaeh again. She won't leave it alone. Why would you tell me not to contact you again? I can name a million reasons why. She was very disrespectful to Nevaeh, and she was over there taking shots over and over again. Nevaeh asked her 1,000 times, leave her alone. Just leave her alone. Trying to tell her how to cook, trying to talk about her, and making smart comments, trying to degrade her all in her face while she's in her house. That's some crazy shit. So y'all got her thinking that's cool. It's cool for her to do, but nobody's supposed to do it back to her or say anything or defend themselves because she's Blueface mom. I don't give a fuck. That goes to show that you carry yourself the same way. You'll violate people, mainly your children, and then act like they're not supposed to take up for themselves or let you know anything because you're their mom. No, I don't think so. You know.
Fine. But what's gonna happen to Jaden when she comes up with cirrhosis of the liver within the next couple years, the way she drinks, and she can't be there for her kids anymore? Now Carlissa got to hold them to do whatever.
That was a warning.
It's like the more that comes out, I told y'all before.
Gonna happen.
I used to support her. I wasn't a fan of her, but I used to support her, and I was hoping that she was going to do better than what she's doing. And now that time just keeps going on and everything is getting exposed, I can't support Jaden because she's just bowing down and she's killing herself instead of trying to get her kids and herself out of the situation. Like I don't get what it is that Jaden could have possibly done where Carlissa would have this much of a hold over her and the blackmail and everything else, unless Jaden she's too afraid to figure out life and how to support her kids by herself. I don't get that. Let's keep going though. I'm tired of her being able to do all this harm to not only us but our kids, and there's no consequences. When he says our kids, once again, if we go back to Journey,
Treat your fibroids through your wrist. I think online schooling is unique because they have pulled me in as his parent. I really enjoy the interaction on Facebook. Now, I think the one-on-one conversations that are had definitely keeps me connected with him and making sure that he's taking the right path. I feel Corey has more freedom in the classroom. He feels more confident in his answers. I think that virtual schooling definitely has made him mature a lot. It's a beautiful thing. Seeing him grow.
You don't get no more sun today either. But hey, sit up there for a while. Okay, I'm about to email that paper.
Carlissa,
let's see how much more we got at this because I got it.
We talk a lot about Journey and her behavior and stuff like that, but Journey's behavior is starting to make more sense every day. And there are a few things that Carlissa has done with Journey that I don't get and I don't like. And a lot of people, they look at them as innocent, but I never looked at them as innocent. There was maybe a few months ago or so, it might have been longer than that, I don't know. But Carlissa was talking about how Journey sleeps in the bed with Carlissa and Mr. Saffold. And I don't like that. I don't like it. And most people will look at it as innocent, but there's something about Carlissa that it just made me uncomfortable to know that Journey was sleeping in the bed with Carlissa and Mr. Saffold. And I don't know if they've done anything to that little girl, and hopefully they haven't, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And then Carlissa, she was washing Journey's hair one time, right?
No one
She was giving Journey a bath on live one time, and here's that clip. All right, now here's the hard part, guys. Okay? Get ready for this. Y'all be hard for that black girl's hair. I just want you to know what we go through. It's good. I know. It's not that bad though. Let me shut Journey up. This video is a little bit more zoomed in than the original live, but I remember this original live. This was back before I got blocked, and the camera was more zoomed out so you could see part of Journey's body. Like, it wasn't whoever recorded this. Thank you for actually zooming in. But when Carlissa was on live, you could see the top half of Journey's body.
Oh, she didn't have on a shirt.
Journey is in the seat with no clothes on, no nothing, and Carlissa is just standing up there talking. And I remember when she did that, I was like, like she's exploiting her. Because why would you ever need to be on live while you're giving your granddaughter a bath? Why?
And we know it's not innocent.
And then
when it comes to everybody viewing it, so that's
just see. Let me think for a second.
And why do we need to see her?
I want to say it was
when she's crying.
I would say it was back around the time that her and Jaden first got back around each other, right?
Although Journey turned that cry on and off, I mean, I still can't blame her, because there is it's legit. I think because parents think you got to get your hair combed and you got to look presentable, and I want you to be cute and all this stuff, that they force children to sit there and get their hair combed, and they don't want you to cry. But I don't know why it is, but for a lot of us, it hurts when you comb your hair. It hurts like hell. I never liked nobody in my hair, but I never had tender headed or um uh my hair was never it was never I want to say nappy. I guess you could say nappy, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Like, it was never like 4C. Like, it's really hard to get through. So I never had a problem, and I started doing my own hair early because I know I just don't like people doing stuff. I don't like them messing with my hair and none of that shit. So it was just never anything that was painful, or I would know how to be soft here, or maybe put some lotion on it, or grease, or whatever it takes to, or I just stop. It's my hair, but it wasn't until, I don't know, I think after I cut my locks, it is a whole nother beast when I comb my hair or brush it. It just seems like it doesn't matter if whether it's tangled, nappy, smooth. It doesn't matter. It is excruciating. Yeah, it's excruciating. And I think that it's a scalp issue or something. But I can relate to any child that cries now, that we know that are of us, because I don't know what the message is there. Lock it up, throw it up. I'm not sure. But it's too many children that hurts. Their head hurts when you comb it. And I think that that's legit. And I think that that pain is something that they shouldn't be forced to go through. Now that I've experienced it, I just be like, I'll cut this shit back off. I will barely. I'll be like, I guess it's gonna line back up again, because I'll run my fingers through it to straighten it out. But as far as like getting deep with it, I'm not doing it. It's a different kind of pain. I can't even describe it. It's bad. I'm very tender headed now. I don't know where that came from, but even if it looks like her hair looks now, Carlissa was too rough from what I'm seeing. She's got her head, she's pressing down, and she's combing, she's going straight down. So she's like, pulls at your hair. She's not taking it carefully from bit to bit. You got to be super very, if that child is crying, take it literally. Just be very, very sensitive and get them breaks and all that, because that should hurt. That should hurt. That's torture. I wouldn't wish it on a dead dog. I would not. And that just what I just saw right now is just crazy. It's crazy because she want to put her on camera, or she just like want to get her hair done. Like, no, I just never can believe that so many children were forced to go through this shit. It's just crazy. Y'all need to be trying to figure out, why does it hurt that bad? Especially us, we special. Our hair, we know, is an antenna. Our hair, we know, is also another powerful piece of us. So we should want to know why things are the way that they are. We should know why it will hurt, because even if you're clearing out, let's say it's tangled, Okay, we're gonna call it tingle, but you got some nappy spots, some BDBs, or it's thick, extra thick. That's still tangling. So it's tangling. Even if you get that smoothed out, it still hurts. If you got a smooth piece and you can go right through it without it getting stopped or stuck, it still hurts that child. You gotta want to know why that is. There's something behind that. Because why would it be anything preventing us from grooming our hair? Something like pain. That's indicative of you're not supposed to be doing that or something. Mhm. Especially, coming from the past of them forcing us to do these things because first we had to hide our hair. Then, you have to groom it because they find you unacceptable if you just let your hair be out and nappy and just grow out. So maybe all that grooming is just not what we're supposed to be doing. Maybe we're not supposed to bother it as much. Like it's like that snake plant. You bother, it's gonna cease to thrive. It's gonna not be okay. It don't like to be bothered. It just likes to sit there and be in its magic into its thing. I don't know. But let's see what else we'll be talking about because this is a 3-hour video. If she done with Dre, then
Everything that got posted with Journey, she had to have a filter on. And I don't know. We know like Krishan puts a filter on Junior because she thinks he's ugly. But why does Journey always need to have a filter on? It don't matter whether she's with Carlissa or she's with Jaden. Every time they post this girl like on her Instagram stories or something like that, and this started around the time Jaden linked back up with Carlissa. I don't know if it was right away or a little bit afterwards, but every time they post her, she has to have a filter on. And then Jaden, y'all know Jaden is on this thing where she's saying she don't want any more kids, right? So Carlissa multiple times, like on multiple different occasions, she's said something, and it all seems like she's upset about the fact that Jaden is choosing not to have any more kids with Blueface. So it kind of makes me think that maybe the reason Carlissa wanted to keep Jaden around for all this time was so that she could continue to make these mixed kids with curly hair. So that
Shark Week is pretty crazy. Every time it happens, I lose my mind.
she can pimp them out. Because y'all know it seems like that's Carlissa's standard. She didn't like Rela at first, or Rella, whatever her name is. She didn't like her at first because she was the colored girl. As Carlissa was saying, that's Carlissa's words, not mine, the colored girl. She didn't care nothing about that baby until Rella said that she would name the baby Carlissa. And Rella is a fool, an absolute fool. There's no way you're looking at this shit and Blueface is straight up paying you dust. Like, want nothing to do with you. That is the biggest blessing that man wants nothing to do with you. Just have your baby and raise it in peace. But for you to actively scout out Carlissa just so you could be a part of the bullshit and you clearly don't know what's going on. Yeah, Kunta baby. Just saying all kinds of crazy shit about that baby. But she loves talking about light skin and nice hair and blah, blah, blah.
Are deplorable.
I can't help but to think that she wanted Jaden to just basically be a baby factory for Blueface. And so she'll have all these little mixed kids running around that she can do whatever she wants with them.
She's going to implement
And then also back around the time that Jaden and Carlissa got back cool, right? That's when they started the whole exploitation of Journey, and Journey's running around cussing and shit like that. Back when Jaden and Carlissa were actively beefing and Jaden was saying, no, you can't see my grandkids and everything like that, right? All we got from Journey was like videos of her talking. She was saying colors, animal noises, all kinds of shit. But it was stuff, we were getting things like to let us know, hey, Journey is really smart. And then as soon as Jaden gets back around Carlissa, now it's all the cussing, it's hitting, it's calling people names, all that shit. And then, y'all know I'm gonna bring it up every time. The booking info in the bios. Why does Journey need a TikTok page? Page ran by mom, Jade and Alexis. And then you got the IG page. Journey Pie Pink Face Porter, actress, young entertainer, acting for who?
She's not that.
When have y'all ever seen Journey acting, or is the cussing and everything like that she's been conditioned to do? That's the acting.
That means she's for sale.
This is a 3-year-old child. Where is she an actor at? Young entertainer, funny, dramatic, big personality. No. And then you got the 6 side link in the bio. And then she got a booking email, Pink Face LLC. Didn't Dre just said she was washing money through fake accounts? So Pink Face got an LLC in her name. You know there's probably accounts connected to that for more.
Yeah. She went on the interview not so long ago, and she was talking about how big Pink Face is gonna be and how well she's gonna do and all that. She says that a lot. That tells you that she got every intention on pimping this young lady. And Jaden will allow it because of course she is. And Jaden needs to get herself out that situation and get her children out of that situation. She don't want her children to end up like her or worse. And if she don't do it, bad things are gonna happen. Or somebody gonna step in and remove them. You know, it's not good. And y'all need to stop really attacking Blueface, because the truth of the matter is that Jaden is withholding that child, them children, from him because it won't be on her terms. Okay, which those terms have changed. Okay, the terms have changed. They can't do it like they used to do it. So that's where it gets ugly at. When you guys can't compromise, you can't get along as well, or when you have to move on from a phase that you're in that you shouldn't be in anyway, which was them hanging out, sleeping together, and being all raunchy in front of the children, then it is what it is. And it is perfectly normal for the dad to be able to take the children. She gonna have to allow that to happen. And as long as she don't, she's denying him access. So this is all on Jaden. And she might as well give it up. She might as well give it up. That guy has a girl in the house with a baby on the way. And she should consider her children eventually seeing that. Seeing Carlos involved with the other child, and them being over there. And then they're gonna have to understand, oh, your mom won't let you come over here. She can't have it only on her terms. If she let her children go and things happen, then she got grounds to say they can't go. Your judgment, they're not safe. Something to that effect. But conflict, things that he can handle as a parent, oh well. I'm talking about something really bad happening to them that he caused or let happen. Other than that, she doesn't have a ground to stand. She has no reason. She has no right to tell him he cannot come and get his children. They agree upon a time and a place and exchange back. And that's just it. That's just it. He doesn't have to compromise with her just to see them. No, she cannot have it her way. It doesn't work like that at all. And her dealing with all these people and Carlissa moving her around like a chess piece, he don't know what she got going on. He is smart to a degree, because why is he messing with Krishan? Like, she's not dangerous, but hey, that's another story. He ain't bringing her to his house, that's for sure. He and nobody's over there, really. Um, so it's not like he got a house full of all kind of craziness going on like he has in the past. So it's more family orientated now than it was before. That's her. He's not abandoned, alienated them. I hate when people keep saying that, because that's not the case. It is all on Jaden. Even with the party. If he didn't pay for the party, I'm not with her telling him he can't come to the party. 9 times out of 10, he don't want to go because she's not in a position to be a mature mom. She likely will have other people there that probably don't need to be there. God, there should be none of her dudes at her party. It should be all about just the children, and there should be no special guests of guys that are in her storyline and whatever. But I can see her doing that. So how would he know how it's gonna go at the party when she in petty mode? So having their separate things, he doesn't have to throw her a party either. I don't know why people keep saying that, 2 parties and all that. He can have take her somewhere, her and her brother. He can do her birthday any way he wants. But that is his time to do, and he should be allowed that. If she say he can't come to the party, okay, fine. This is everything to say, but it's fine to have it separate. To say you're gonna have armed guards there, it wouldn't be necessary to start with, because if she's telling him he can't come, he's not going to come anyway. So that's completely unnecessary. And if you got to go through all that, then you should just not have the party. Why does it need to be a huge thing and other people to know and a guest list and all this other fancy shit? Especially if you know this one is on you. This one is on you. I would stay within budget because she ain't got money unless she fucking and sucking. And her little Twitch money. That's nothing to bank on. I wouldn't be having elaborate parties as if I'm really in wealthy status, which she is not. And if you're talking about having armed guards at your children to keep your children's father away, that says a lot. But y'all want to call him a deadbeat when his baby mama sitting up here saying she's gonna have armed guards to keep him away. I, y'all some twisted up hoes out here. That's what I know. Because it's clear that it's her. She's a culprit and she's very dangerous. If she talking like that now, just imagine why he would not want to go for her house anymore. Armed guards at your daughter's party. Even Kim didn't do that with Kanye. She just didn't give him the address. And he showed up. Did no armed guards confront him? It's weird. Carlissa acting like she ain't with it. And it would make sense because that's her son and all that. But I'm sure she put the battery in Jaden's back to get her to this level to acting like this. I can believe that. Just like she started chanting Wendell, who the fuck is Blueface or whatever they were saying. Who the fuck is Blueface baby? She joined right in on that song, and I was like, yeah, slip is showing, honey. Because why would she do that? That's her son. There's no point in saying that. Your daughter right there. Why would you be an active hater? Okay, y'all ain't cool right now. Okay, it happens. Get out your feelings, move past it, heal, and just keep it moving. But be an active op. To be online going after his baby mamas, you're acting just like Carlissa. So at the end of the day, we know Carlissa's behind it. It doesn't take the responsibility away from Jaden, but Carlissa is behind it. And it sounds like what Dre is saying, since we're getting back to the main thing, what Dre is saying about Carlissa and her setup tactics and all that, I see it. It's playing out right in front of us. Keep the op between him and Jaden, but make it seem like she don't really got nothing to do with it. She don't really condone it, but it's right in her hands. She see Jaden getting more dysfunctional every day. Blueface came on here plenty of times and said over and over about how much the children spend time with Carlissa. Carlissa is streaming it. I've been watching her since she been showing her with the children all the time. She put the playground in. She's showing that fixing them food and I'm going to go get them ice cream and shit. But I mean, if you riding a go-kart up the street to the store with no license and out of order, that I mean, all the whack shit that don't help you look like the best one. So, but she's showing a lot of her doing and providing and caring for those children. But you happily sit up with Jaden and her new handler, Sam. Notice Carlissa don't have no problem with Sam. Sam is absolutely Jaden's handler. Jaden is going downhill. Jaden deserves no praise, no hype, no nothing. She deserves to be pushed to go get some help because she needs to get herself and her children away from Carlissa. That's where she's in most danger at. She's not in danger from Blueface. Her children aren't in danger from Blueface. He's falling back and he's going to let it sit and play itself out because that's the only way to do it. If he try to interfere, y'all going to attack him. They're going to let it play out to a degree because Carlissa she wants Jaden to completely tap out. And she headed there real fast. You got to see that girl and know something is wrong with her. Y'all pay her for content, but what is her content? Blueface. and any chick he deals with. Y'all should have been stopped that. Y'all should have been telling her, we ain't come on here to hear this all the time. Jaden is corny, and that shit she be saying is no, she not roasting nobody. It's not, it's not entertaining. I don't understand why people would want to continue to make her think that this is good because she's bringing revenue. It does nothing to build her in business. It does nothing to build her brand. It does nothing. Jaden, what happened to the mommy and me cooking and all that shit? Now she's a drunk with her fat. Uh, okay, I'll only call Calissa fat. With this dude, person, thing, entity, shit, damn, they saying. Is Sam getting paid? If someone is around someone who is Jaden and she's a mother and she's drunk and high all the time, and they're not encouraging her to get help to the point where I'm not even gonna sit on stream with you no more until you start getting help, then they are there to help them on their downfall. There's no point in Sam. Sam looks hideous, in my opinion. Um, it does not help Jaden and her image. It doesn't boost her. Sam doesn't come with great content, great personality. Sam is just being a handler. Sam is enabling and giving her confidence. If Jaden pass out, her fucking liver kick out, her kidney kick out right now, live on stream. What y'all gonna say? Because you see her right now and she's not in good shape. She's just like any drug addict you would see or anything like that. That's exactly what it looks like. Does it look like Carlissa trying to get her up out of that? He got a turquoise Corvette. That shit is so pretty. That is my color. It's so beautiful. It is beautiful. Mm.
For more money laundering.
Because it's right here. Let me see for
Straight up sick. How Carlissa just used everybody. Everybody. Let's get back into what Dre was saying now. Her plan is to take all our kids and don't did I already read this?
I gotta move this.
Oh well. Her plan is to take all of our kids and do them what she did to us first. First phase me and John out. Then once she has that locked up, she start on the mothers. She's just going for us because we're harder targets. But Jaden, as soon as John is all the way out, it's all no one at all she can't control. Send this to Jaden after she destroyed us. You're next. Save this for later, so when it happens, you'll know it's her. And I believe that too, because once again, right? Jaden didn't link back up with Carlissa until Blueface was in jail and all the money was gone. While Blueface was in jail, right? He went completely broke, so he didn't have no more money to give Jaden or nothing like that, right? But so Jaden's mom left while Blueface was locked up. So Jaden is just by herself with no support. Who else is she gonna call besides
Fame is Blueface. That's all she.
That's how she really because Jaden didn't have no more support besides Carlissa. So whatever Carlissa told her to do.
You a good boy.
We get Jaden has issues with Nevaeh anybody because she was supposed to be there first and they made a creep with Blueface and all this other stuff. Okay, it's noted. We get it. It's expected, but you can't control what people do. They done it. They're choosing every day, just like you choose every day. So then you do what? You move on. Once he decide he gonna have a baby with Nevaeh, once he decide Nevaeh is living there, and Jaden already has children with him. I don't care what you girls say. Jaden no longer has the luxury of holding on to that hate. Because this is where you put your children at first, because you understand as a grown woman that now things change. Now I got 25% and it's plugged in. I'm gonna take a battery pack with me. Now that now if there's a new family introduced, and they're not going anywhere. He's moved them in so they would be a part of, your children's world, and you should get along. Why give your children any more trauma? She's been talking about them since day one, and she talked about Superior a lot, called him homeless, said all kind of stuff about that little boy. Nothing but pure hate she spews out. That car is so beautiful. It's almost Tar Heel blue, but it's beautiful. Damn. I don't know if I would want to stick out like that, but it's beautiful. She wrong.
This is my 16-and-a-half-year-old lab named Jackson. I switched Jackson
To do, she just gonna have to do it. Oh, you want my help? Bring my grandkids back over here. It really it's all in front of us, y'all. I told y'all just gotta pay attention to these people for real. Because there's no way
She's saying everything.
She don't like her.
Saying what Dre.
She just wants to control her from the kids. Carlissa don't have nothing else going on in life. She don't care about nothing or nobody. Carlissa don't even want to spend time with her husband. The last time Carlissa and her husband went on vacation, I think they went to Puerto Rico. And Carlissa the whole trip on live, going back and forth.
Let's not talk. Let's not even forget. See, I'm gonna have to come back and finish this up. Let's not even because the reason why I definitely want to keep talking about this and finish it up. Explore everything that Dre's saying, even though I did that in my first video. I was rushing through it, but I do want to capture his pictures and put them in the vault. But I want to go over things that she's bringing up also that I didn't discuss and talk about that because I want to get that shit out there. I think everybody should be talking about what Dre's talking about. I think a lot is happening, can happen, will happen, and can be prevented if people start. Because notice how they start switching up stuff when too many people in the chat get on them about stuff. Notice how Nevaeh start getting her son Blueface is saying, notice how Carlos and them they don't be wanting Journey to cuss like that no more because it didn't hit how they thought it was gonna hit. The chat starts saying, when people start doing videos, everybody like, now that shit ain't cool, it ain't cute. We don't like that. Y'all need to do something. She ain't gonna be. It's not gonna work out for her in the future. Blah blah blah.
Hey, Carlissa don't like it. We already talked about.
My phone overheated, so I'm just gonna get off because I gotta go. But I'm coming back. We're gonna finish. She brought out some things just now that definitely, yeah, we gotta come back. But Goddess J Reed, you're right. I appreciate you coming in that. Y'all hit the like button too. Whoopi Blue is determined Blue is Junior's dad, and Sean Malone isn't Krishan's dad. I don't agree and don't fully trust her. I'm glad you said that. Because I agree. I made a comment towards her and she went all the way off. I'm pretty sure she's gonna go off again when she see my next comment today. But I stopped watching her because she is too focused on that. Like she's so insistent. And then when people say they believe it's Ronnie, she snaps. That's weird. When she see people have done a video saying it's Ronnie, she snaps, and that's weird. So yeah, I don't fully trust her either because some of the things that she says. But when you say this, stay zooming in on Superior, he tells them to do that. That's why he puts mics on the children. Their content to him. All the distraction from the murder investigation. No, it's all simultaneously happening. But all of this isn't centered around Krishan. So she's a whole separate thing. Mind you, save Junior. So that's a thing too. If they investigating her for murder, can they not investigate her also for her child? I'm on the fence about Sean Malone being her father. But I do think it's possible. There's stories that he has been some kind of pimp or some sort, and that I don't know if any of her sisters have the same last name, Malone, but to me, she looks like him. The nose, like she looks a lot like that man. She looks like her mom and him to me. I did hear Ronnie say it. Ronnie said a few things about that. Um, I don't agree with the whole narrative about Ronnie. I agree that him and Krishan was out here doing dirt and doing crime. I agree that that man they killed, they was out here robbing, she was selling ass, there was no school dorm and all that shit. Um, I agree that Ronnie was in these streets and he'd do anything for Krishan. I think we kind of all know that anyway. I don't agree that he was scamming when it comes to Junior being a father. She's saying he was getting donations and people was hitting him up and helping him. Okay, that's not anything that won't happen in this situation. And it's not cause for alarm to me because he will want and need assistance. And he probably did need donations. It's not like Ronnie was out here doing good. Him and Krishan was out here sticking people. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie told us himself when Krishan took Blue's car, he was bringing it to her. Blue was a mark. So he admitted that himself. And, he wanted to care for that child, get him help. Ronnie, what else? When we saw Ronnie, half the time you could tell he was looking around and shit, because so that told me a lot about how he moved in the streets. So all that to me doesn't add up that he's scamming about Blue, that child being his. The child looks just like him. And Ronnie and Krishan was together so long and under these type of situations. And I can relate to that because I had a similar situation when I was a kid. I had a dude young, 12, 13. And, just, we were all we had because our moms was out here doing that bullshit. So, same thing as Charlotte. So, you got to get away. Y'all got to look out for each other. That builds a bond that is hard to break. And they were still together when they came to California. And Blue was targeted. So, Krishan getting hooked up and going a separate way, thinking, okay, the grass is green over here. I can do some things. I got to shake and stool. She was still messing with him, though, plotting with him and manipulating him. So, she was still sleeping with him. And when he went on Tasha K, I believe he told the absolute truth. And Blue knows it. He even admitted it. He said he knows she was going back and forth. She was sleeping with him. He know she was taking that car to him. He know that when he said he slept with her on Blue's birthday, there you go. I think there's every way that he could be the father. We saw the episodes when she went to the doctor and Blue was, calculating things and how she was looking. Charlotte, and the doctor said it's too late. She said it's too late. That means it's too late. Charlotte was like, yes. I'm not talking to you. You know, we could see that early on that she knew it wasn't his, but she was hoping that it'd be a situation like we see with Nevaeh. With Nevaeh, everybody saying it's not his. He's saying it's mine. That tells me because I believe that there's a good chance that the baby ain't his. But if the man claiming it, let him claim it. We gonna see what happens when he switch up, which he can. If he knows it's not his, he can easily switch up on her. And I think I see that happening because Nevaeh, she ain't shit. Um, then he probably is doing that because that's really what Krishan thought he was gonna do with her and Junior. Take on her and the baby, play house, and him act like the baby was his, even though they both knew Junior wasn't his. And for a while, he was kind of playing along. Then he went to jail. That put a monkey wrench in things. But when we looking at Nevaeh and Blueface, that's what Krishan was expecting it to be with him and her and Junior, even though Blueface knew that that child wasn't his. I think Blueface does know that that's not his baby with Nevaeh, although it can be. And I think that he's doing that because he likes to torture the other girls. And he trying to tell Nevaeh she need to do some shit, but she ain't doing it. And she too much into his shit. Like imagine how annoying Krishan would be. She would be way worse, right? Nevaeh is so close to that, it's not even funny. So it's no peace for him in that, and he just ain't really feeling it long term because why you on my ass all the time? We know what I got going on. So why you in my ass? Get some shit for yourself. Because when he got all these, this is another thing that make her stupid, and I'm gonna come back. He got all these financial troubles, right? Everything he do is to make money. She trying to sit him down, and he really can't sit down right now. He can't afford that. Now he got to take care of her too, and Superior, and the baby coming, and he really can't afford to sit down. What did his streamers like to see? Him be a Blueface, going out, hanging out, shit like that. She don't never want him to do that. Or she's even talking like she gonna be with him all the time. Bitch, where? In what planet? How? Why? He wouldn't want that. Why would you want that either? It just doesn't, she's not realistic at all. And um I think he could and would let her, just chill with her, but I don't see it. I think she done worked her way out of her own spot already. And it's just wait for that baby to come and then see how that plays out. But I think he gonna do her way worse when that baby come. And she gonna have to make a decision. But I'm not sure if he's gonna want her to take the baby, especially if he name it after himself. So it's up in the air. But I do think that when that baby come, it's gonna be Jaden and Krishan are gonna be more of a problem. And then you got Carlissa over there with that other girl and that bullshit. But really it's Krishan and Jaden. Jaden gonna crash out. And when I think of her, I think of this chick that killed her two boys. I'm gonna talk about that story later. But I think she gonna crash out. She already she been crashing out the whole time. Jaden is not handling this at all. She been crashing out the whole time. So everybody can just stop pretending. She been crashing out the whole entire time. So we know she not good. So we already know that that's about to explode. Carlissa know, and she what? She probably got everything lined up for her to have them children. Krishan is determined. There's no way she gonna sit back and let Blue be happy. That's a weird little girl. I don't watch her, but I have seen the clips after Blue was with her this last time. Look at how she acts. That is fatal attraction, stalker, insane, unstable. She keeps saying, my baby daddy, my baby daddy. He keeps saying it's not his kid. We know it's not his kid. Okay, Whoop the Woo think it's his, but who the fuck is Whoop the Woo? We don't even know. I just think that Krishan is gonna try to she's gonna do something. She gonna do something. And she trying to make it seem like Blueface is playing her feelings. No, no, because you got sense like we do. You see what we see. You're choosing to go and mess with him, and then he come back and talk about you. What makes you think he fucking with you like that? He come back and he literally talks about you. Told everybody she switched up. She started acting crazy and talking about she want Nevaeh up out of there. And we can tell the way she talking. She want Nevaeh up out of there. She want him to put Nevaeh and her child, her pregnant self, out of there. Just like she ain't had no problem with him getting rid of Jaden. She don't got no problem executing people. She don't got no problem threatening people. You think she gonna chill and let Nevaeh and I think Nevaeh is so stupid because she keep chilling like it's all good. No, you should be getting your bread up for sure because you gonna need security. Krishana is not gonna let you and that child in Blueface be great. She'll come at the Superior. She'll do anything. I wouldn't put nothing past her. Nothing. And Blueface is stupid for messing with her because that's going to make her even more haywire and compromise the situation even more. And I don't know about this investigation shit. I don't know how true it is. I think it's a storyline people are conjuring up. That's what I think. You know. But my phone is overheating, y'all, and I gotta go for the gym clothes. Hey, y'all, everybody. Uh, definitely, because she's used to being the only mother of his children. Who, Jaden? Yeah, but she knew this day was coming. I mean, she's used to it ever since Krishan because he pretty much left her and was with Krishan and Jaden always says he went and made a baby on me because she was with him when she got pregnant. He was with her through the pregnancy for the most part until he went to jail. And he went to jail because of Krishan ass, really. His actions, but you know. So this is nothing Jaden is not had opportunity to get used to for how long? Years. You know? I think it's the fact that Nevaeh is moved in and he is doing these things with Nevaeh that he wasn't doing in these other pregnancies that is driving her off the edge, but she got to get over it again. It's up to her to be a big girl about it, and she not doing it. I think she a danger to herself and her children, but hey, what do I know? What do I know? But I'm coming back to talk about this, y'all. I gotta go real quick. I holla.